I am Randy Aldridge with the North Carolina Medical Society, and today we're talking about retirement solutions, your retirement, and how we can help. It's a big subject, so I've got some help here with me. I have Caleb Sanderson and Sean Scott. Thank you both for talking with me today. I'm going to start with you, Caleb. I am not yet close to retirement age, but I've been trying to do my best for all these years, so I'm going to ask a lot of stupid questions about this. But I want to start with like a big picture beginning with all of this. This is the partnership with us. It's something I knew benefit from our members. Sean's going to tell us why she's been so excited about it for a long time. But Caleb, tell us what this is all about.
Absolutely. So at a high level, Medical Society and Curie Capital have partnered in bringing in a first-class retirement plan solution for your members. We do this by bringing in high-quality partners and record keepers and third-party administrators. Curie Capital takes over the financial advisory of the retirement plan. And I want to make sure we get it across that the retirement plan is still your members' company's retirement plan.
Right.
It's just coming under the umbrella of the Medical Society to bring scale and service that is, I think, a first-class service level.
And Sean, we're going to get to you in a second, but I think what you said was important to note. This is Dr. Jones and his 5 employees. It's their own retirement plan. It's not somebody else's that they're a part of. This is their own retirement plan that you set up for them.
Absolutely. So whether it's setting up a new retirement plan for Dr. Jones and their 5 employees or a existing retirement plan at any of the great member groups that you all have, this plan can come under the Medical Society umbrella, come into the association of the Medical Society, where it's still their plan. It operates exactly how they need it to operate for their group. We're just bringing in a high-class service offering. We're bringing in first-class advice for your members to make running a retirement plan a little bit easier.
Well, speaking of ease, something we say here at the Medical Society is we want our members to care for their patients while we care for them. And you definitely are caring for them with this. This has been your baby. You've been very excited about this. And it's been a little bit of a long time in the coming. Tell us why you're so excited, Joan.
Oh, well, I'm thrilled because independent practice is hard these days. And the Medical Society wants practices to remain independent if that's what they choose. So we're trying to bring products and services to them that, like you said, Randy, make their life easier. This is sort of an evolution of the North Carolina Medical Society Employee Benefit Plan, using that concept of group purchasing with a trusted partner like Curie Capital. We think we're really delivering on that message for our members.
And you've been really shepherding this for a while. You've been with the Medical Society for a long time. Right. Tell me, just give me some background. This has grown to get to this point to be such a fantastic offering. It's taken a few years to get to this, right?
Right. Well, we started many years ago with the concept for employee benefits. And we find the differentiator there is what Caleb said, service and value.
Mm-hmm.
So playing on that, we've branched into other product lines like the retirement plan. The retirement plan, when you're dealing with someone else's money and their retirement, that's a huge responsibility. And that's something we can help our members.
And it's something we've taken very seriously. Right. We recognize how important this is. And Caleb, speaking of that, let's talk about how and when with all of this. We have younger members who are just coming out of school, maybe starting their own practice, some that are going into big companies and stuff. And there are options, as I understand this, for all of these people. So can you kind of map that out a little bit for me, like when we should start, or if it's an older practice and they just are realizing that maybe they're not getting the best value that they have, or not even offering a retirement plan. Can you tell us, just break it down a little bit more for me?
Absolutely. So it really doesn't matter if, it's a newer member who's just come out of college, maybe starting their own practice, or a member who's been around for a while and has a very established brand. When they should start is tomorrow. And the reason for that is, we've mentioned it being a high quality service offering, but it's really built also for customization based on the practice themselves, right? So we've mentioned that it can be for any practice, whether big or small, but the plan sticking as the practice's plan and just being under the umbrella of the Medical Society really allows us to customize based on the practice's needs. If it's a brand new practice, they might not have as high of revenue. They might not have as high of patients. right now where a more established brand might. And because of that, we can customize the 401k plan to fit the needs of the financials of the members' practice.
So these physicians, in any size office, this feels like a benefit that will help them in keeping and getting and retaining staff. Is that also like a golden lining to all of this?
Absolutely. So with a 401k plan, which is the base of what we're talking about here, any 401k plan, the physician can save a great amount of money in it. They can save for the long term, but so can staff. A 401k plan was originally made for not just the business owners, but those who work in the business as well. Make sure it operates at a high level. So we can design and help the plan retain employees, maybe get new employees if that's what you're looking for, and really make it to where it's a first-class offering for your company, and it can help your company brand get out into the community as well.
And that's really important, I think we agree, for our rural practitioners who are out there working hard every day and trying to recruit and keep staff. And now they've got one more way to make working with them even more enticing.
It's a highly competitive employment market in healthcare, and the Medical Society talks about workforce issues all the time. So just another way to help.
Yeah. All right. So Sean, let's talk about that then. So as a Medical Society member, we have simplified this.
Yes.
So tell everybody, if they're interested, how easy this is, because it really is.
Yes, it is. And I'm not taking retirement plan calls, neither is Randy. We're trying to...
Thank goodness.
Yes, exactly. We're trying to direct our members to our website, ncmedsoc.org, our beautiful website. And it has a nice button at the top that says NCMS Retirement Solutions. So that's important because one click and you get to Caleb personally. You don't go to a large company call center, and that really is an important service component that we think will make it super easy for members.
I agree. You're not going to be in that loop that you get every time you try to do this from many places. Right. So we for our part have all simplified it and hand off the hard work to Caleb, right?
That's right. Our partner. We don't have the expertise in house, but we have a great relationship with Curie and now Curie Capital, and I believe our members are in really good hands with them.
I agree. And Caleb, for people who are interested in this, it can be a little bit bigger than this. There's some supplemental things. I got a question from one of our members that said, I don't know much about this, but is it just retirement? Tell me what else is included.
So it is just retirement, but just retirement is so much more than what a lot of people think. I would say it's not just 401k. It's not just profit sharing plans. Depending on, what the needs of the practices are, we can look into supplemental retirement plans where maybe it makes sense to have a cash balance plan alongside the 401k plan. That way the physicians might be able to save a little bit extra into retirement. So what we've been talking about this whole time, the customization of each plan, I think is really key. And that's something that Sean and I worked very hard together to make sure that every plan could meet the needs of the physicians and the practices that they're serving, that we're both serving. And that's something that, we really like to have.
Perfect. All right, so to follow up on that really quickly, and you can tell me if this is a stupid question, but our goal is to help all of our members. If it's just one person calling or if it's somebody calling with 1,000 employees, can we do all of that? Is that possible to do from 1 to 1,000? And maybe they don't have their own practice, or maybe they're working for someplace and think they could get better retirement through us. And can we do that, and how?
Absolutely. So we've been working closely together to make sure that every single member of the Medical Society can get a high quality retirement solution. Whether that is a startup plan, getting over that hurdle of starting up a 401k plan is not easy, but we make it as seamless as possible. Or if it's a established brand who has a retirement plan that, maybe it is a small office, maybe it is a larger office, all of those can fit within the Medical Society.
They're looking for support, and that's what we bring to the table.
Exactly. And it can be an individual as well.
So with an individual, we'll need to have a couple of deeper conversations, figure out what's best for them, how the practice is set up, things like that. But that's the great thing about the partnership that Curie Capital and Curie and the Medical Society have, is that we can figure out the correct solution, if it is an individual or for a group or anything in between.
Perfect. And it goes right back to what we talk about. We're here for our members.
And we've got some skin in the game, Randy. As employees of North Carolina Medical Society, our 401k was the first to the table. So we are part of the group and really committed to a great quality solution for members.
And I have to be honest, that they answer all of our questions, really. I mean, I think sometimes when we get here as a group, people don't know what to ask, but they really do make us all feel better when we leave. So thank you very much to you, Caleb. Thank you to Sean. Sean, if everybody's interested, where can they find it?
Well, they go to our website, ncmedsoc.org, and you'll go straight to Caleb and get the help you need.
Right. There's a tab right at the top. We also have links to all this on our social media. So thank you both very much again. And thank you to all of you for joining us. We hope this answers some of your questions about your retirement, and we'll catch you next time.